Hello, welcome to Wicklow Library Service. We are celebrating Bealtaine at Home 2021 with some events for you. They are events that can be celebrated with both generations, both old and young. We would like to encourage grandparents to maybe read to their grandchildren using their mobiles or using Zoom or in person when the time is right and when it is safe to do so. In the meantime, we would like for Bealtaine to share some nice stories for grandparents and grandchildren. Our first one is called Tibble and Grandpa and is written by Wendy Meddour and illustrated by Daniel Egneus. So if you're ready, then let's begin reading. Tibble was talking, but Grandpa was gardening again. Tibble went to find Mum. "Why is Grandpa always gardening?" he asked. "Just give him time," said Mum. So Tibble gave Grandpa 6.5 minutes. "Grandpa, will you come and play trains with me, please?" But Grandpa didn't hear. "Grandpa's ears aren't working," said Tibble. Mum sighed. "Ask him if he'd like a sandwich." "Grandpa, would you like a sandwich?" yelled Tibble. Grandpa made a little grunty noise. So Tibble tried again. "Grandpa, what are your top 3 sandwiches?" Grandpa said nothing. "Mine are chocolate spread, raspberry jam and butter with grated cheese," said Tibble. Grandpa looked at Tibble and sighed. "Salmon paste," he said. Tibble grinned. "What about second and third place?" "Egg and watercress, beetroot," said Grandpa. Tibble ran off to make Grandpa's top 3s. Tibble and Grandpa ate their top 3s by the pond. "Grandpa, what are your top 3 jellyfish?" asked Tibble. "Mine are moon jellyfish, the upside down jellyfish, and the one that looks like a lion's mane," said Tibble. Grandpa licked the beetroot off his fingers. "Box jellyfish, compass jellyfish, Portuguese man of war," he said. After lunch, Grandpa watched as Tibble drew his top 3 jellyfish at the kitchen table. Then Grandpa joined in and played with Tibble's top 3 trains. "Thank you for not gardening," said Tibble. Grandpa ruffled Tibble's hair. The next morning, Grandpa popped his head around Tibble's door. "Top 3 days out?" he asked. Tibble jumped out of bed. "The zoo, the swimming pool, the park." Grandpa winked. "Better get dressed then, lad." Tibble and Grandpa went to the zoo. They went swimming and they played on the swings. "My top 3 animals were gorillas, hippos and elephants," Tibble beamed. "Penguins, lions, giraffes," said Grandpa. Grandpa and Tibble smiled. That night they got out Tibble's telescope. It had been a present from Granny. "Who are your top 3 grannies?" asked Tibble. Grandpa didn't answer. "Mine are Granny who is dead, Granny Agnes, who lives on top of the shoe shop, and the granny in Little Red Riding Hood. Grandpa took a deep breath. Mine are Granny when she danced in the moonlight, Granny when she watered the roses, and Granny when she first held you. I miss Granny, said Tibble. So do I, lad, sighed Grandpa. Then Grandpa tucked Tibble up in bed. What were Granny's top 3 stars? Asked Tibble. Grandpa smiled and kissed Tibble's head. That's easy, lad. Granny's top 3 stars were the sun, the North Star, and you. The end. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy all our stories for Bealtaine at Home. See you again soon.